Bosch Cave Productions is filming me right now. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'm pointing because I know the blooper is. Keep this video. This should be the bumper for the end of your next video. That's right, Hair Dye Harry himself, Bosch, is here.
Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad.
Welcome everybody to the August 2023 edition of Bosch's World. I'm your host, Ron E. Bosch. It is now the end of August. I just finished watching All In, so the summer is slowly but surely coming to an end, and the fall is quickly approaching. August has been a pretty good month.
Just because I never win at any of these video game things. Unfucking believable. Keep going.
We celebrated my future brother-in-law's birthday at the beginning of the month. Always a great time hanging out with him, hanging out at his place, hanging out with his dog Lupe, who's making her debut in any Bosch Star Productions project. So here she is, my favorite, my Lupe. And we were all just hanging out at the pool, having an awesome day. So here are some of the cool shots of us in the pool, using my GoPro. And from there, we went out to a great Italian restaurant in Brooklyn. I completely forgot the name, but it was great food.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Bryan. Happy birthday to you.
So we extended the celebration the next day by going to the Book of Hove exhibit at the Brooklyn Public Library. I've been a fan of Jay-Z since I got into hip-hop 25 years ago. One of my top 2 favorite rappers, as you can see here, rapping to Big Pimpin' back at Seaside when I was 13 years old.
But I don't fucking feel. First time they bust, I'm breathing. Look about, what's the reason? I'm living every sense of the word, bitch. And trust and believe on
Even throughout the years, if his song comes on at a party, if I'm at karaoke,
Can't deny me. Why don't you want to? You need me. Why don't you try me? Baby, you want to. Believe me. Oh, give it to me.
to this day, whenever anybody asks me what my favorite concert of all time was, I would say it was On the Run, Jay-Z and Beyonce at MetLife Stadium the first time around. I went with April. It was the best show from top to bottom. Beyonce's an amazing performer. Jay-Z is as well. So here are some fun clips from that concert. You can obviously see I'm having the time of my life there.
If you came with somebody you love tonight, put one finger in the air. You could have been anywhere in the world. You here with home with me. And I wish I never met her at all. It's another round. It's about to go down. I'm not a businessman, I'm a businessman. Let me handle my business, damn.
When you leave, I'm begging you not to go. All your names 2 or 3 times in a row.
You gotta get that.
I've been drinking.
I can't keep it back to
So it was fun just celebrating the career and the accomplishments of Shawn Carter at this wonderful exhibit. From the moment I arrived there, like cube in the front, everything, the lyrics on the side of the building. There was the display of all of his album covers, like a video playing of a bunch of his accomplishments.
Let me be one of the first to welcome Hove, the kid from Marcy Houses, to HOF as an official Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
You name it, they had it. Anything you could ever want to see from Jay-Z's legendary career was there. And they had special edition library cards. They only had the original Blueprint album, so I definitely picked one of those up. Even if I don't use it, it's just an awesome collector's item. Let's throw up the rock one time for Hove.
Say, I'm Lupe, and this is Bosch's World. Oh.
So the fun didn't stop there with my future in-laws. We were originally supposed to go back in July to April's aunt's house in Pennsylvania. It's something I look forward to every summer. The whole family is always so welcoming and so loving with me. It's one of the few things I do look forward to, is spending time with them. And I was afraid it wasn't gonna happen this year just due to unforeseen circumstances. We weren't able to go in July as planned, but I'm happy that we were all able to make it. Gonna have an amazing time.
First time in the new pool. It's cold. I'm excited. Been waiting all summer for this.
Not only did I have Lupe there, but I had Fergie. They make me want a dog so bad. As if I didn't already want a dog, Fergie and Lupe make me want one even more. Once again, just hung out in the pool all day, relaxing, barbecuing. So great burgers and hot dogs. Bryan did a water aerobics class. If I'm gonna take any aerobics class, it's gonna be that one. Always turns into us like playing our version of volleyball or just making sure the ball doesn't hit the water. It's always a lot of fun, and I wouldn't trade them in for anything in the world. I'm truly blessed that not only am I marrying April, at least I'm lucky enough to say that I'm marrying into this family, and it means a lot. I can't put into words how blessed I truly am, not only to have her, not just her parents, her brother, but her aunts, uncles, cousins, extended family. Everybody has welcomed me with open arms from day one when they didn't have to. I can do a whole hour-long montage on all the wonderful memories I have with them, but I'm sticking to just the fun we had this weekend.
So I just left the Hardy Boys meet and greet at the Wrestling Universe in Queens, New York, and my God, the line was ridiculous around the block. I got here at around 1:30. It is now almost 5 o'clock. I'm exhausted. I am sunburnt. It was cool meeting the Hardy Boys. I met Matt maybe about a decade ago at a Ring of Honor show. I met Jeff Hardy at a Mets game, but then by the time I finally met him, they weren't letting people take pictures, and he was only signing autographs, so I didn't even have a picture with him. So it was nice to finally get a picture with both Hardy Boys together. And I think on top of that, I probably marked out even more because I'm waiting online and I notice a girl behind me, and I'm like, she looks just like Maria from Double Shot of Love on MTV. And it was her. So I let her know I was a big fan, that she was my favorite on the show because she was the funniest. And we took a picture. She was with her boyfriend, and yeah, so it was cool to having them near me the entire time I was on that line. So now off to go home and relax. Welcome to Throwback of the Month for August 2023. August is SummerSlam in WWE. I've had the pleasure of attending not one but two SummerSlams.
2015, I had the chance to meet PCB, Paige, Charlotte, and Becky, and I got that picture signed, and I just completed getting it signed. I got Becky back in 2017, and I got Paige and Charlotte to sign it a few months ago at the big event, and I also attended the NXT panel, getting an awesome picture with Triple H, Seth Rollins, Finn Balor, Kevin Owens, Sasha Banks, Corey Graves, Byron Saxton, and the following year, I was there to witness the greatest moment in SummerSlam history. Recently, I purchased a plaque to commemorate that moment. First, let's check out the epic moment.
Eva Marie is currently suffering from exhaustion, anxiety, and stress brought on by hostile WWE fans. And as such, will be recuperating on a vacation in the British Isles.
And joining Natalia and Alexa Bliss will be...
Yes, that's right. The return of Nikki Bella, replacing Eva Marie to team with Natalia and Alexa Bliss. As you can see, I was super excited. Nikki Bella is my favorite. So, as much as heat as I would get, I would always root for Nikki Bella. I've had the chance to meet her and Bray twice. I met them back in 2012 during their first hiatus from WWE. Again in 2017, I had the chance to meet them at I Play America. My daughter Natalie met them as well. And then later that year, I had the chance to meet Nikki Bella by herself.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you? Congratulations on the Hall of Fame, first of all.
You. We're so happy, so excited.
Oh my gosh, on cloud 9.
Well, I'm a huge fan of you guys since day one.
Oh, good. Love that.
Thank you. That means so much, sis. You have no idea. It's like your guys' support, Bella Army. We would have never had a Bellalution. We'd have never been inducted in the Hall of Fame. So it's
100%.
all of you guys for your love and support why we're at where we're at today. Inside the ring and out. Well, thank you so much for, I don't know if you have any other questions, but thank you so much for just, coming in and meeting Bree and I. We love that.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you.
And I'll be enjoying this tonight.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, have a good one, ladies.
Yeah, you too.
Bye.
Awesome. And I guess there's no better time than now to introduce my new monthly segment. Welcome to In the Bosch Cave presents purchases of the month that will go into my storage unit for the foreseeable future. That is a long ass title, so I had to pull it up on my phone. Okay, so let's check out some of my purchases over the last month. If anything, this might extend a little more than a month because I didn't do this last month. I want to show off some of the cool stuff I got. So first, let's open the detail. Now, some of these things I'm not going to open just because I think it's better to keep them in the box and keep them minty so they don't get ruined before I take them to my house in 2 years. So here is the Cody Rhodes Ultimate. I admit I ordered it on eBay. I missed out last year. A couple days later, it was up on Ringside for a lot cheaper, so I regret not just waiting 2 more days, but I did get the Cody. So here is the red Best Wishes shirt from FWF5 for my segment with Heath Slater. I gave this to Heath during the segment. They put it up on Whatnot a couple weeks later. I missed out, but the person that won it was nice enough to send it to me because he said I deserve to have it. So thank you, Rockin' with Dan.
Oh, beautiful.
Red Best Wishes shirt guy.
Dude, yes. This is nice.
SDL buddy. And I can hug it too. Now, this awesome shirt I got from the NWO crate. I know I was done with crates, but they announced the NWO crate, and I popped for this shirt. The Outsiders was probably one of the first books I read. I'm 99% sure it was because of Hall and Nash, and it came with this Sig Brawler. April says she wishes she recorded my reaction to getting this because it's one of my favorite micro brawlers. Here are all the things I brought from home. So here we have the Indie God PowerCon exclusive Major Bendy. I recently decided I'm not going to collect the actual series and I'm just going to stick to like the special edition ones, especially when it comes to the host of the podcast. I'm just going to stick to attires I saw them wrestle in, and I did see Matt wrestle as the Indie God in GCW back in March.
The
fucking indie god.
Again, I'm not going to open this one, but this is the Muhammad Ali Ultimate Comic-Con exclusive. I'm sure it's beautiful. I'm not opening it because I don't want it to get ruined. I can always just throw pictures in B-roll from Mattel Creations. Fellow Major Mark Nick Thompson reached out and asked me if I wanted an Eddie Ultimate. Walmart has just been a pain in the ass with pre-orders. They pushed it back to September and I was unable to change it to my current address. So here it is, Eddie Guerrero Ultimate. I was planning to open it anyway, so I just had him send it loose. I am very happy that I finally have this figure in hand. And just to go along with the NWO 4-pack, Cheyenne hooked me up with this Macho Man Retro NWO Macho Man. And I almost forgot Mommy, the Rhea Ripley Funko Pop. I know I've been slowing down on Funko Pops, but how can I not get Mommy? I met her back in 2020, and I actually did a video chat with her. It was one of the free ones through the mobile company that they partner with. But unfortunately, I was at work at that time, and the reception was horrible, so we couldn't even hear each other.
There we go. Okay,
There we go. How's it going?
Hey. How you doing? Good. Sorry, you were frozen for a little bit. But it's been nice to sort of see you, I guess. Even though it's glitchy, I'm sorry.
But yeah, thank you for checking out my purchases of the month that will end up in store. Thank you for checking out my purchases of the month that will end up in storage for the foreseeable future.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the voice Shawn Tease. We're here at Wrestlebash. We're still going. Rocky Turner, All Ego, Ethan Page, the Asylum All-Stars, LOD, Mr. Wonderful, and more. Stay tuned, like, subscribe for more.
Okay, I just got back from Wrestlebash 2 in Jersey. I went there to support my best friend Cheyenne, who's working the event for the second year in a row. Last year I missed it because it conflicted with the Boston show. This actually does feel weird being the first year I'm not attending what Cardona's doing at GCW Homecoming in Atlantic City and Major Pod live show in Kowloon. It's not the end of the world. I've already done those twice the last 2 years, and I'm sure there will be other opportunities, but I really wanted to just hang out with Cheyenne and also meet some wrestlers, go to a convention, and I must say this was run so much better than any of the last few big events. Much better organized, more space. I didn't feel crammed. Like there wasn't any point where I felt like so crammed that I can't move or stressed out or, oh my God, I'm not gonna have time to meet so-and-so. Like I met everybody that I had on my list that was in attendance. And I was actually done pretty early and I just kind of hung around, kept Cheyenne company, helped out if anybody else that was working the event needed some autographs. I was running around and doing that. No complaints at all. I would definitely do that one again, probably over the big event. So first I met Thunder Rosa. I met Thunder Rosa actually last year at the big event. Didn't have her figure in hand yet, so I wasn't able to get anything signed. But now I do have it in hand, and I got not one but two figures signed. From there I met Alicia Fox. I really wanted to get this signed. This was from Access 10 years ago at WrestleMania 29. This was back when they had the WWE magazine photo shoot and they would set it up with a superstar, and the superstar that was there when I happened to take it was Alicia Fox. She mentioned how much younger we both looked here. Then I met Jay Lethal dressed as Black Machismo. He's never done a photo op like this before, so it was great to see him in his Black Machismo attire. Then I met Zia Brookside, formerly from NXT UK. From there, I met my twin, my doppelganger, All Ego Ethan Page. I've been a huge fan of his for years. I was finally able to get this bad boy signed. I met him 2 years ago at the toy drive for the Major Pod. From there, I met SDL, probably the only other person in the Major Pod community that wasn't at Kowloon, and I got this pretty cool print signed. From there, I met Gangrel, legendary wrestler from the Attitude Era, part of the Brew, the Ministry. Then met some indie wrestlers, Adina Steele, Christina Marie, and then last but not least, Sabu, ECW legend. I must say it's a lot better than our picture from 2005 when Frankie and I bombarded him on 34th Street after one night stand, and this hectic ECW group photo. I was briefly a vendor for Super Crazy. All in all, a fun time. I would definitely go again. How could I forget? Not one, but two Cheyenne Ortiz trading cards. One signed to Perps, one signed to Bosch.
So I decided to just throw all of the wrestling moments for August into one long segment, and unfortunately this week we lost not one but two wrestling greats, Terry Funk and Bray Wyatt. Just two heartbreaking losses that will be greatly missed by not just the wrestling world, but their loved ones and their families and friends. So rest in peace to the hardcore icon Terry Funk and Bray Wyatt, The Fiend, Windham Rotunda. You will both be truly missed.
Hey guys, so for this month's vulnerability moment, basically just me, my insecurities, and my just not being satisfied with my progress working out. I think I just got stagnant doing the same workouts for an extended period of time, maybe over the last 2-3 years. I'm not happy with the results, or I'm not really seeing much new results, and I tried downloading a new program yesterday and I just really struggled to get through it. I think it was just too much for me to handle physically, and then I just get mad at myself for not being able to do it. Like what's wrong with me that I can't do this workout? Even to the point where today it was tough to get through my basic DDP yoga. There's no need to put that type of pressure on myself, but I just do. I just feel like I just feel like I'm never going to look at myself in the mirror and be like happy with what I see. It's August 1st, so I'm going to continue work on this throughout the month and see maybe where my head is at and how I'm feeling at the end of the month. It's been 2 weeks since I filmed the last video after me working out for a vulnerable moment of the month. I was taking it a little too hard on myself at that time, so I think over the last 2 weeks I've just kind of taken it easy on myself and not pushed myself too hard to the point where I'm in pain, because there really is no need for that. I'm not competing for anything, I'm not a wrestler, I'm not a bodybuilder, so there's no need for me to suffer. Not worry so much about what I see in the mirror or have body dysmorphia or any of that shit, and just kind of take it easy and not hurt myself. This is not worth hurting myself. It's not worth being in pain for a week and barely being able to walk. So I have been just sticking to the yoga and the treadmill for the last 2 weeks and seeing how that goes. One day I hope to look in the mirror and actually be happy and satisfied. Yeah, don't mind me, I'm just getting a dramatic ass shot for Bosch's World. So here we are, it's the end of August. Like I said at the beginning of the month, I was going to commit to just taking it easy on myself and not pushing myself too hard, not pushing myself to the point where I'm in pain. I haven't done weights this month. More of an experiment just to see how my body reacts to that, and just stick to the yoga and the treadmill like I said before. I'll see when I feel comfortable like incorporating the weights back again into my workout routine, but I'm glad I decided to do this and see that I don't really need to push myself, and I don't need to drive myself crazy if I have an off day, or if I just don't feel up to working out at some point, to just take it easy on myself. And so I think that's the lesson I've learned this month and will continue to do moving forward. So yeah, thank you for joining me for this month's vulnerable moment of the month. Enjoy the rest of Bosch's World. Hear that crazy lightning from my place? It scared the shit out of me and woke me up in the middle of the night that I had to get up and attach my GoPro to my window and film it on time lapse. And I got this awesome shot of lightning striking down. Probably one of the coolest things I've ever gotten on video. And just when I thought August was coming to an end and I was done with everything for the month, I'm going back to Atlantic City. This was one of those things that we weren't sure if it was going to happen or not, but Cheyenne really wanted to go.
He invited April and I, so there was no way we could miss it. Just for a few days away, kind of just refresh and enjoy ourselves for a couple of days in Atlantic City. But that will be its own vlog coming soon to Bosch Productions. Here's a quick teaser of what you can expect. Hey, it's Bosch. This is either its own vlog or montage at the end of Bosch's World. I'll figure that out depending on how much footage I capture this weekend.
The longest walk of our life. What is that music?
What are we filming? No. So thank you guys for tuning in to the August edition of Bosch's World. I look forward to seeing you guys next month for September. Who knows what the next month has in store for me. I really don't have any other things planned as of now, so we'll just take it as it goes, guys. Don't forget to follow me on, not Twitter, but X, at I Am The Bosch Man. Remember, it's a 0, not an O, thanks to Imagine Dragons. Follow on Instagram at BoschStarProd for all your Bosch Star Productions stuff. Facebook.com/BoschStarProductions. Pick up the merch. Redbubble.com/BoschStar. So thank you guys for tuning in, and I will see you all in September. All right, I'm hoping to get this shot without somebody asking me when the moon is. All right, people are showing up. I can fucking leave now.